Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants. Yours truly, just Mike. To my right, we got Jordan, who is the musical madness genius, whatever, from Louisiana. We have Spicy Phil. We're without Josh again. We know he's at home. Rest your soul, my brother. We're going late. I was asleep. Not gonna lie. Just a bunch of shit going on. But we're live tonight, gentlemen. How are y'all?
Hmm.
I think Danhausen cursed me.
Tired as hell and running on barely any sleep and busting
Yeah.
ass. But we got an important main topic tonight for the show, and we're gonna have some fun. And hopefully everybody join us in the comments because we're gonna do a pick'ems tonight, but not just any pick'ems.
The cup. But also, if you joined us last night, you know what we were about. You know what we talk about. You know what we do here, and we have fun.
Yeah,
So,
very busy night in the chat last night. Very busy.
Oh yeah.
man, dude, believe it or not, dude, me and Jordan stayed up to about what 6 o'clock this morning watching wrestling.
Who's
Yeah.
who's wrestling? New Japan?
We put on the WCW Classic Network when there's nothing on and random shit comes on. It could be 86, it could be 2001.
Mm-hmm. And we watched the whole pay per view of Starcade 2000.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
It was
I'm
not a
sorry.
good show. No, dude, it was. You could tell it was Vince Russo's bullshit.
Oh
dude.
yeah, almost every match was a hardcore match. It was the worst, the final Starcade and the worst one.
Mm-hmm.
But we did get to see some cool old school World Championship Wrestling live from the moon with AWA and NWA.
Yeah. With Superstar Bill Dundee,
Yeah.
the Midnight Express.
Cornette was happy because he got 2 promos in a row.
Yeah, Kenny Omega's older brother.
Yeah, that's crazy. They look when you said
Brad
it,
Armstrong.
I went holy fuck. Brad Armstrong was on there. He wrestled.
Mm-hmm. He had his father on there, Bob Armstrong. He looked just like Kenny Omega with glasses and a beard.
Yeah, it was insane.
I was like, holy shit, it's Kenny Omega. But anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna pull up this thing here and get it going. Let me see if I can find it here.
But Mike never announced it, so we're gonna let y'all know what's going on. We're doing the New Japan Cup 2026. 24 men, 4 blocks, only 1 winner, and the winner gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship at Sakura Genesis. But we're gonna do our pick'ems and see if we can figure out who will win each block, A, B, C, and D. Who will be maybe the final 2 and then a final winner. We're gonna pick them, and if everybody jumps in the chat, we'll listen to what y'all got to say.
You know that thing you sent me, Jordan?
Yeah.
I think small. I'm gonna
blow it
find
up.
I'm gonna pull up a bigger one.
All right, blow it up.
I'm gonna try to find one from New Japan. See if New Japan has it bigger.
Yeah, Phil, tell him what you do with that.
Do with what?
What do you do with that? With what I sent him when it's too small?
Oh,
Just send Danhausen here and let him curse.
curse!
All right, that'll work.
There we go. I can make that.
Yeah, throw that up on the screen so people will be able to see when they get in here and all of that good shit.
I got this. Relax.
You didn't even know how to blow up the one I sent you.
Because it was too small.
Asshole. In my best Captain Spaulding. It looked too small. Can't even read what he's got there.
And the other one was way smaller than this.
At least it was written in a color we could read.
Shit. So I can visit the site. All right, I can move that up right there. That's better.
All right. I don't know if anybody can. He just backs it up even further. He's got coins up.
Well, I got the people over here. See?
No, there is coins on the screen.
Yeah, there's coins over here, but here you see I highlighted.
Bro, put the damn thing on where we can pull up the chart.
The chart don't come up anywhere, man. The chart's small.
Blow it up. Oh
Look.
God. Why you can't blow that up?
I'm trying to.
Why you didn't take the picture sent you and save it to your computer and blow it up? Because you were sleeping.
I was sleeping, yes. See, look, how about this? Is that better?
Phil, can you read that?
I need glasses If I were to order to read that, I would need
Oh,
fucking
my.
glasses.
I
Dude,
sent this earlier in
that's
the day for a reason.
dude, this is 2021. Never mind. That's way old.
God. That's why I sent it to you earlier today. Yeah, look at that old thing. It's got evil at the top with a bar.
Yeah.
And Jeff Cobb. And Naito. Who else we got on that's not in the
No.
company anymore on this thing?
Bad luck Fale.
Don Foley. Look, David Finlay on the other side and freaking Will Ospreay.
Is that it?
That's the wrong color.
Dude, like I said, man, let me pull up I can bring up the whatchamacallit.
Hey, in the words of the Emperor, do it.
I'm trying to find a 2026, man, but it's hard.
Take the picture I sent you and upload it to computer.
Yeah, but if I do, all right, I'll download it.
Yeah, that's why I sent it to you earlier today. You know, because we have a show to run here. Unfortunately, Mike and Josh's computer earlier were both cursed. Danhausen is still lingering around, it seems, without the box.
All right. What the fuck? All right, I can use this. I hope. Let me see if I can use this. I got it pulled up, sort of, kind of, not really. Window, there it is. How does that look?
Much better. Yeah, they don't need to back it up. Much better.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we can we can read the damn thing now. Thank you. All right, we've got A, B, C, and this is New Japan Cup 2026. It starts
Tonight.
Central Time, 3:30 a.m. So in a few hours. But we have A, B, C, and D block right here. This is a single elimination tournament. One loss and you're out. The only New Japan tournament that does that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one loss and you are out. OUT out. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
We know Ishii is out, and he's getting replaced with Satoshi Kojima.
That's right. Ishii is he's injured for the whole thing. Kojima's going to take his spot. So all right, that's the only substitution.
That's a good substitution, though.
Well, yeah, it is good, but I mean, you had to get somebody in there. It's a very good one for him.
So,
all right, so you can start at the top in A block.
I'm not writing any. Well, I guess I can write this down. Okay, now.
All you need to do is write down me, you, and Phil's pick.
Yeah, give me a second.
Why are you so unprepared for the main event of the show here?
Because
it's not an answer.
2026.
Well, I'll tell you what, Phil, why don't you get started? Take a look at that first match. Uemura and Great O'Khan. Who you think's going over there? You don't have to write all this down, Mike. All you got to do is the one guy he's going to pick to go all the way in A block.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was very self-explanatory right there. Who Phil went?
Great O'Khan.
Yeah.
That's who he's got going all the way in A block.
No, that's who he's got winning for the first match. Now Drilla gets the bye, so then you don't have to write all this down. So then Khan versus.
I'm trying to get everything set up over here. Hold on.
Well, I'm talking to Phil while you get things set up so we can get to his pick.
Okay, go ahead.
Because we're trying not to hold up the show. All right. So then Drilla gets the bye. So then Drilla fights O'Khan. Who you got there, Phil?
Drilla fights O'Khan?
Drilla will take off. Well, if O'Khan wins, Drilla is his next match because Drilla has a bye.
Let's see. I'm going to have to go with Drilla.
All right. That's your top guy in the first. All right. Now, here's the other half of A block. Got Aaron Wolf versus Don Fale.
Aaron.
All right, and then the man with the bye for this one is none other than Shingo Takagi.
Hexosaurus or Guerrero?
Yeah, so Aaron Wolf versus Shingo.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one.
I know, but who you got? You got to pick one. He says Shingo. All right, so that means you took Driller over Okan, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
That means Driller versus Shingo, and the winner of that will have the A block. So who you think?
That's a good question. What are the A block? Shingo versus Drilla.
That's your final to get to the final four. One of those men will, if your people win, one of those guys would be in the final four.
I'll probably go with Drilla, the younger guy.
All right, there you go. Put Driller for Phil for A block,
Got
and
it.
then you.
Go ahead, Jordan. Yeah, you go first.
All right. I'm
Who you
taking. I'm gonna make mine kind of quick. I say Okan goes over Uemura,
Okay.
and shit, Drill. That's rough. Do they give Driller the shit? Man, that's rough. I mean, look at the second half of this thing. Fuck. I think definitely Aaron Wolf's going over Don Fale. That's definite, and I'm pretty sure that unless Okan gets rolled up by Uemura, I think he's so. Now that leaves the two guys with the bye. So that's Wolf and Shingo.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild if Wolf would be able to beat. That would be his highest profile win if he beats Shingo.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, does he do it, and does Drilla get over Okan? That's the question. Man, I am gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna say Shingo for the A block.
Shingo all the way?
For A block, yes. That's my gut.
Okay.
All right, and then you go ahead for A block, Mike.
Sorry, I'm going for. Let me do my shit here. I'm going a little bit different.
Okay, no problem.
I'm going to go with Uemura over Great Okan.
All right, he's going with the future.
Aaron Wolf definitely over Don Fale.
Yep, future.
Takagi takes out Aaron Wolf.
Does he beat him though?
Yeah, Takagi beats Aaron Wolf.
Okay, all three of us said that. What if Wolf manages somehow to beat the veteran Shingo?
Man. I know.
What if that happens? I mean, and then you got Drilla on the.
Who knows what can happen?
Yeah. Okay. Well, so you're saying Shingo's gonna? All right. Now on the other side, Drilla's got to fight Uemura.
I got Uemura.
You think he's going all the way?
I got him over Maloney.
All right. So then that means Uemura versus Takagi.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got?
Hey, Monica.
I'm going with Uemura, dude.
Wow, what a brave choice, but you know what? Not a bad
choice. That's not a bad choice.
If you're gonna push the future, him, Drilla, and Wolf are the three young guys in that block.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? They might all shine, but or to a point. But all right, well, so I've got Shingo winning. Mike has Uemura winning, and Phil, who you went with?
Drilla.
Wow, all three. That's awesome. All three of us are different.
Mm-hmm.
All right, B block is right underneath, starting with Lord Pants himself.
All right.
Who's going first this time?
I'll let you go first, Jordan.
All right. Taichi versus Ren. If this would be a straight up match, Lord Pants would win, but I think House of Torch is going to cheat their ass off for Ren. So as much as I love Lord Pants, and I hope I don't get it wrong for going against him again, I think Narita's going over. I don't like it though.
Okay.
And
well, we got
ELP and Bolton Oleg. Man, the veteran versus the young hoss. I think, man, it's hard to tell. Oleg just won a belt. ELP just lost the belt. Does ELP make his great comeback right here, or does Oleg move up as one of the new guys? I mean, man, oh man. I'm gonna. You know what? I think Oleg pulls out a win here over ELP. I think he just overpowers him and gets it.
You got Ishii versus Narita.
Wait, it's Kojima versus Narita.
Yeah, it's Kojima, but
Yeah.
I say Narita gets House of Torture help again, and Narita goes on.
You say who got it? Kojima?
I say Narita's gonna go over Kojima with the help of HOT.
Okay.
I think they're gonna lose every other match, but they're gonna cheat their ass off for Ren. That's what it could be wrong. And then at the bottom, that would put Oleg versus Henry. Dude, you know you just had a fit about Oleg versus what you
Ishii.
call, yeah, dude, Oleg and Hanari, bro, pay me now. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and man, this is rough. And that would put Ren versus either Oleg or Hanari. Man, that's rough for me to say Oleg would beat Hanari because he's the vet, but man, I hate to see Hanari get knocked out in round one. And then just imagine if O'Connor wins the A block and has to fight Hanari. But
Right.
I'm gonna go with Oleg, and then it's gonna be a Narita Oleg finish, the two of them. And I think that Narita gets help again and cheats the beat. I think Narita wins B block.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be the most booed man in Japan for a little minute.
Narita?
Yeah. I think he's gonna assume the leadership of House of Torture, and they're all gonna cheat their ass off to back him.
All right, I'm gonna go next. I agree with about Ren Narita is gonna beat Taichi. I believe Ren Narita is gonna beat Satoshi Kojima. I believe Oleg is gonna win the whole B block.
All right, you're going with Oleg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The current strong neverweight champ. He's going with young talent again. I went with two because Narita's that young generation as well. So, okay, Phil.
Ren Narita. I mean, that's a good
Lord,
choice too.
Yeah, Lord Pants versus Ren, bro.
I have to go with Ren. Sorry, Lord Pants.
I know, I feel the same way. And then ELP versus Oleg. Boss.
Before all that happened, we used to call him Shibata Jr.
Yes, Narita. Yes, we did. He was trained by him. He looked like him. Everything. Who you going with ELP and Oleg?
He went in bars.
All right.
Kojima versus Narita.
Yep.
Yep. That's all you can say. Yep. Who you got?
Oh, yeah.
It's Phil, not me.
Oh, I know. Who you got, Phil?
Who's facing?
Narita versus. We got Narita versus Kojima.
Narita.
All right, now you got Oleg versus Hanari.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I know. I wanted to pick Hanari too, but
I'm gonna go with Hanari.
Oh shit!
Nice. I almost did myself because I'd like to see Hanari move up.
Hanari versus Narita.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be who you think's gonna win B block. Fill out of him too.
All right. It's on the the bottom right, right?
No, the bottom left.
D?
You're in B block.
D block. Let's see.
No, B.
Oh,
the left side, the screen at the bottom.
Yeah, okay, the bottom left up. Ooh. I'm gonna
Narita versus
I'm gonna have to go probably with either fuck it, I'm gonna go with Ren Narita.
Okay.
All right, that's versus Hanari to win B block.
Okay, Hanari.
Oh, okay. He's going all the way. I was tempted to do it myself. Yeah, What if Great O'Connor wins A and Hanari wins B? How wild will that be to see them two fight?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
If my predictions aren't right, then oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if any of us are going to be right. We're going to find out, but who knows what they're going to do? All right, top right corner C block.
My turn.
Anything could happen, Like I'm not going to lose sleep over.
My bad, Mike. Phil is all over the place. I thought you went already.
No, C block, man. C block.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I get to go first.
Yeah, I said Mike, C block.
Oh boy. I got Yoshihashi losing to Jake Lee, of course. I have Newman going over Oscar. I have Goto losing to Jake Lee.
Ooh.
Jake Lee's a good choice.
I have Hartley Jacken losing to Newman. So you got Newman versus Jake Lee, and they're both in the same empire.
Yeah.
Not
to mention Okana's empire in A block, Hinara's empire in B block.
Yeah, and you got Empire. You got 2 in C block.
Yeah, you've got empire all over the place except for the D block.
Jake Lee versus Newman. They already pushed Jake Lee to the moon and back. I'm gonna go with Newman. Newman goes all the way.
Yet again, a young talent. They're moving him up. It looks like he's going to assume leadership of United Empire, even though Will's technically still there. Will Ospreay.
Go ahead, Phil.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Jake Lee over Yoshihashi.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe he's gonna beat Hiroki Goto.
You think it'll be Goto too?
Oh yeah.
We got Oscar and Colin Newman.
Ooh. Let's see. I'll have to go with Oscar on this one.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
And then the man that's going to win the whole tournament, Harley Jackson.
Harley Jackson versus Oscar. What's up, Ant?
What's up, Anthony? Yeah, we're talking about the New Japan Cup.
Yeah, well, we're going to, after we make our picks, we'll listen to what the chat has to say.
What's up, country?
What's up, country?
Yeah, after we make our picks, we'll listen to the chat and see what y'all have to say. And we right now we're picking the winners of A, B, C, and D block. We're in C block right now. So
Yeah, I'll drop you a link in a few minutes, man.
Okay, who's up right now, Mike?
No, I already did mine. It's up to Phil. Phil is up there.
Okay.
He's got Jake Lee versus out of Oscar and Hartley Jackson.
Well,
Ooh.
wait, he didn't pick he didn't pick Oscar and Harley Jackson. So what you got?
That's an Oscar.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that puts Oscar against Jake Lee.
Great booking. They have a feud with one another.
Okay, who's winning that? I think I know who you're going with.
Oh, Great Khan should win it all.
Phil, who, Jake Lee or Oscar?
Ooh, I like both of them, but
the winner's gonna win C block.
I have a feeling like the Oscar, it's a 50-50, so as much I'm gonna have to go with Jake Lee. As much as
we knew you were going with Jake Lee.
As much as I hate this, I have to go with Jake Lee on this.
Yeah, but we know you like Jake Lee.
Who you got there?
The guy is a main eventer. I mean, he's going for that. He's going for that. He wants the world the heavyweight the IWGP heavyweight championship.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to get it, though. All right, I'm up.
He eventually will get it.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get it. A few people from outside the company. Jake Lee goes over Yoshibone. That's obvious. And Cal Newman goes over Oscar. He finds a way to win.
Okay.
All right. Goto goes over Jake Lee.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going with some veterans here because I'll explain later, but and Harley Jackson loses. So Cal Newman versus Goto. I say Goto takes C block.
Okay.
And now we're on to D block. And this one is kind of easy I find this is the easiest of the choices.
All right, Jordan, you go first. No, wait.
All right, Shooter is going over Cheeseburger.
Hold on. Phil goes first. I'm sorry.
You, damn it.
All right, Shooter.
Shota Umino.
Yep, Shota Umino. He's gonna beat Chase Owens.
Okay. Judo Ice or Oima?
Ooh, that's a good one. I like both of them.
What if Ice won and went on to fight Oscar?
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Crazy.
Anyway, you got to pick out of
I'll probably go with Yuto and going against Zack Sabre. And I have to say, if you win, Zack Sabre Jr. would beat Yuto.
Okay.
All right. Well, that puts Zach against, and who you going with out of that?
That would be brutal.
Well, okay. Well, that you got. What happens with you, Drew? Shooters were going over him.
Duh.
All right. Thank you. So Shooter, and you said CSJ would beat you to ice or.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who wins out of Shooter and CSJ? Which that we know that's a rematch from Wrestle Kingdom 2 years ago.
I'm gonna have to say, like I said, if he plays his cards right, Shooter plays his cards right, and he's doing a lot better. You know, he's out of his post repentance era.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Shooter.
Oh.
All right. I like it.
It's not a bad choice. So either way,
It's not at all. It's not at all. Because, all right, who's next, Mike?
You, brother.
All right, I'm gonna save a whole lot of fucking time here. The final is gonna be Shooter and ZSJ in this block.
Okay.
I mean, Chase and Udro ain't going nowhere. Udice is a tag team specialist. I think O is might go over him. But if he does, if O wins, he fights Zach. That's gonna be like the student versus the teacher. If Udice wins, he goes into Zach. So, but either way, I don't see either one of them beating Zach. It's Shooter and Zach. It's the rematch we need to see. The question is, does Shooter go over this time, or does yet again another former champ join my ranks? Because if you look at my choices, everyone short of Narita is former heavyweight champ that I've got on the list.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that means something. I have a sneaking feeling that Tsuji's going to be fighting a veteran. That's just my opinion for his next defense. But I think it's time to put, if you've got Narita in there, let's put Shooter in there, because that would pair them directly against each other in the final four.
Okay.
So Shooter for D Block for me. All right. And then
I
now we're down to
I think it's going to be unanimous because I'm going with the same person.
Okay. And that puts us down to our final four, which not everybody's the same, but well, all the only thing we all agreed on is Shooter's winning D Block, we all think.
Yep.
Which there's a very possible chance ZSJ wins that D Block. That's very possible.
So, Phil, here goes your AB block winner. Drilla versus Hanare.
Ooh.
And that's to go on to the final match, Phil, for the cup. The winner of that goes on to fight the winner of the other side for the cup.
Ooh. I'm going to have to go with Hanare.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, I gotta respect. I wish. If it happens, I'd be happy as fuck. I wish.
You got two loyal guys that are loyal to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
It's a hard decision, I like both of these guys.
And Jordan,
I'd love to see Hanare win it all if it happened.
Jordan, you got Shingo versus Narita.
Oh, let me look at my other side real quick, because that's what it's gonna come down to for this. And I've got Goto and Cam. And on the other side, I've got, he would have to fight. All right, so let's say he goes. So it would be. I have Shingo versus Narita, right?
Yep.
My gut wants to say Shingo would get it, but my heart wants to say Shingo would win. My gut tells me they cheat again and Narita goes over.
Okay.
I might look like an idiot. I think Narita is going to the final, or he loses this match.
Okay, you going with Narita?
As much as I think Shingo should win the whole thing technically, and he might very well win. He's almost my pick to win the whole thing. Story-wise, I'm thinking, man, I don't know if he can get the best of him. I mean, he's the better wrestler, he's the veteran, but Narita's gonna have House of Torture cheating their fucking asses off. Dick to Go's gonna be running around with Narita now. Shit. I say Ren Narita, even though I think Shingo should be Shingo.
All right. And I got Yuya versus Bolton Oleg.
That's
I'm
a
going
good
with Oleg. I'm going with Oleg.
All right, there you go. Mike's going with the young horse to try to go all the way. Another. Hey, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to win.
Yep.
They're pushing that, man. All right. Now we're on the other side of the card.
Yep. And Jordan, I'll let you go ahead.
All right. So now it's Goto versus Newman. I think
Oh,
Goto.
you got Goto versus Umino.
Oh yeah, final. Oh, if it goes right, Unamo gets a big win here over a veteran and finally gets it if it goes right. But my heart says Goto, but story wise, I would have Unamo go over.
Okay, got Umino going over.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, even though I think it's gonna be Shingo and Goto coming from A and C block, but I'm going story wise. I'm gonna go with Shooter.
Okay. Phil, who you got? You got Lee versus Umino.
Lee versus Umino. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Umino.
Okay. Nice. I'm going different. I'm gonna say Umino gets beat by Callum Newman.
Okay.
The Prince of Pace.
Yep. And now we have final.
One punch.
I get to go first. Holy shit.
I gotta make sure my final's gonna make sense here.
I got Oleg versus Newman. I want to say they give it to Newman. Set up a future fight between him and Will Ospreay after the Oda Suji fight.
So you think Newman's gonna win the cup?
Yep.
Okay.
Phil, who you got? Because you got Hinari and Umino.
Hinari and Umino. I'm gonna go. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Shota.
Okay.
You think Shooter wins the cup? All right. And now who I have, Mike? Because I might have to change some shit if this don't make sense.
Ren Narita. No changing. We are not changing. You got Ren Narita versus Shota Umino.
Oh, that neither one of them is gonna win this thing. No. Narita's losing the final match or the final four, and Shooter is not winning this because it's too soon. He can't take the L against Tsuji. Tsuji's not dropping that belt yet. It's going to be either Shingo or Goto or ZSJ.
Well, you already picked Narita and Umino.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Who you got?
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna fucking work because I'm gonna have to go Shingo over Narita. I'm gonna have to. I have to because Narita, or what if Narita got a title shot and then he got beaten and your boy at the Fight House of Tor, I don't know.
I do like countries opinion. Okay.
Great Khan. Yeah.
Bro, I really think it's gonna be Shingo or Goto. I really do. Or ZSG. I really do. Because this is against.
You got your picks, Ren Narita and Umino.
Well, that's no good because neither one's gonna win. I went story wise, and I told you I'm fucking tired. Damn it, you made us wait, Mike. I'm gonna have to change it because it's not.
Unless man, you can't.
Unless they would let. I don't think they're gonna let Narita get a title shot and lose. And I think it's gonna piss the people off if Narita wins. I don't see it.
That'd be great if they piss some people off.
I don't think. Shingo Takagi for the win.
What the fuck?
I have to. What I said makes no sense. I can't do it. I can't do that. Can't because and probably against Shooter, and Shooter loses the final match probably. You can keep Shooter, but I'm gonna have to switch Shingo. I'm gonna have to put Shingo in for the winner. I'm gonna have to. Shingo wins his block and wins this match against.
All right. So this is the winners from all three of us. I'm gonna let you have your Shingo win. I fixed it. So Phil has Umino, you have Shingo, I have Callum Newman.
Right. Okay.
And Anthony picked everything, and he has Oleg going over at the end. I'll put Anthony up here too.
Okay, I was gonna say let Anthony get in on it.
I am.
Yeah, the only thing you got to change for me is Shingo ends up beating Narita on the left side, and then he goes on to fight Shooter and wins. That's the only thing you got to change for me.
I already got you, bro. I already got you, man.
And my honest opinion is I think either Shingo, Goto, or ZSJ win this thing. And I don't think it's going to be a ZSJ because of how many cups he's already won. I think it's either going to be Shingo or Goto, and one of them's it's going to be an Icon versus Tsuji, and Tsuji's going to end up, my opinion, Tsuji's going to retain.
Okay, I'm taking the 4 down. Ooh.
Now, if they go all the way with Narita, I'll be shocked if they're willing to piss everybody off with him winning the cup, but I'm not changing it. I don't think they go wild enough to let a House of Torture fuck job win this thing.
Yes, Oleg versus Oscar in the final. Holy shit.
Huh?
Holy shit. I would drop a link in the chat, Anthony, but we went late, really, really late tonight, and I'm going to have to step away for a few minutes, I think, to go use the restroom.
Ask Country if he knows who's winning.
Country, he got Great O'Con.
Oh, he took Great O'Con, all right.
Yeah.
Which is possible yet again.
I'll put him on there too. I'll put Country on here too.
Yeah, let him have Great O'Con. The only thing that matters is the winner. We're just doing the bullshit of who goes where. None of that matters. The winner is what matters.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's either going to be I think it's going to be Shingo or Goto. I think they need a veteran in here for Tsuji to get some glory here and put on a good match.
And my personal thing. Okay. Sure. I can drop you in for a few minutes. Give me a second. I can figure out how to do it. I had to restart my computer earlier. Everything was messed up.
Mike's having computer issues tonight, man, and we don't have Josh. He's got pneumonia in the hospital or sleeping or whatever. I know he was in the hospital.
What's up, Tyler? I'm dropping trash everywhere. What's up,
Tyler?
We just clicked off the screen, but we're doing our pick'ems for the New Japan Cup, which starts at 3:30 Central Time in a few hours, round 1. But yeah, we're doing our picks for the Cup. The winner gets a title shot at Tsuji. It's a 24-man single elimination.
It's good. Right. It's going to be a good cup. It's going to be a real cup.
And we're interested to hear what all of y'all in the chat have to say. Like, feel free to pick. Mike, could you put back up the graphic for everybody while you go to take a step out?
Yeah, I can do that. Give me a sec.
We'll put the graphic up. So because besides that, Anthony wanted to do some explaining on how he got to his pick. Tyler might want to have a choice and see what's going on in all of this, and we'll show you all the guys. It's A, B, C, and D block, single elimination, 24 guys, plenty of new guys. Only three men in this tournament this year have actually held the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. A lot of young talent, a lot of new blood, some returning, more newer guys, new faces. It's going to be a good one.
Man, I'm trying to find out what I can do. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Hold on.
So that's 2 people we got high on Bolton in this thing.
Who's got Bolton?
Who we went over last night, had a terrific match against Ishii.
Hold on a sec. I can't figure out a way to do a thing, but who got 2 people going over? Wait, hold on. Damn it, I just had it. Son of a bitch. Okay, here we go.
Son of bitch. It should be a movie. Son of bitch. I think that's 5 stars. How about you, Phil?
5 stars.
You don't even know what I said. You playing on your phone talking to your e-honeys.
No, I'm not. I was just looking at things online.
A thing online. Oh, I bet it was a thing online.
Damn it.
What were we saying about Jordan?
This is some butthole shit. I can't pull it back up. I'm an idiot.
Mike fucked it. We were gonna put the
Nope,
graphic
I
back
got it.
up.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I
Okay.
figured out how to do it.
Here's the cup bracket. Everybody could take a look at it.
Yay, go me. I figured out how to do a thing. Yay.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there we go.
Yay!
Yay. I know how to do things. Yay. I pee in your pool. Yay. You're not mad. Yay.
Special ed from Prank Campers.
That shit's so funny.
All right, there you go. Anthony has his picks. He just wants to explain. Tyler, if you want to take a look at that and see if you can figure out who you think's gonna win the whole thing, win the cup, and go on the challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship, you can go right on ahead.
I say Shoko wins, but that's me.
Yeah, he says Shota Umino wins. I say Callum Newman wins.
I got Shingo.
Country has the Great O'Con.
Yeah, I got Great O'Con down there, and I got bars for Anthony. But I'm trying to, dude. I'm telling you, man. Every time I try to send a link, it tells me I can't send a link. Every time I try to do something right now, it's messing me up. I don't understand.
Well, I guess we're lucky we got on at all to do the show. We're late already.
My computer ain't acting right. I had to restart it twice just to get it up running.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that kind of sucks. Sorry about that, Anthony. I guess you're gonna have to type it, Anthony.
As you see, it took me how long to get this up? I could probably figure it out, man. But right now, it's saying right now there's an error message keeps popping up on my.
All right, well, Mike, you stepping out for a minute or what?
I'm okay right this minute. I'm just saying I might have to step away.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, that's our. It's about 5 of us that picked the winner. So there we go.
We just gotta wait for Josh to see what he
Well, Josh isn't. It's gonna start. Josh is out. Josh ain't watching this.
Josh is resting, bro. Josh is taking him a break.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Josh needs the rest, man. Don't overwhelm Josh.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be out for the rest of the week, and we'll see how he feels Monday if he's even good enough to return.
Well, he's out of the hospital. That's a good sign.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's out cold, sleeping with probably all the meds they got him on. I know Monica sent him a care/food package to his door.
Yep. He said he has Aaron Wolf winning the top bracket on the left side. I have Oscar winning the bottom left. Oscar ain't in the bottom left. Oscar's in the top right.
Maybe he meant Oleg.
Yeah.
ZSJ, and then he's got Oscar. I think he meant Bolton Oleg because he mentioned him.
Yeah, because he said he has Oleg going for the win.
You spelled Oscar's name wrong. Like
leave the man alone, Phil. You can't even talk English.
It said the same word.
ZSJ. Tyler's got ZSJ, man.
I don't doubt that because ZSJ and Shooter, that's just that's a rematch. And then if you go all the way with this, I'm looking at, whether you want to say Goto or you want to, that's all matches ZSJ had. Tyler says ZSJ for the win. He thinks he's going to break the record for the cup. I believe ZSJ has 3 New Japan Cups already. I know he has at least 2.
That's a great pick, actually. I wanted to go with ZSJ, man, but that seems too obvious.
I was close with it because ZSJ, it was the former champ.
I want somebody new to get there, man, and that's why I went with the way I did because I like this new talent they got in there, and dude, they're sprouting up all over the place.
Yeah, they really pushed the new talent's not just being pushed; it's becoming great television.
Mm-hmm.
Or streaming content, whatever you prefer.
New Japan Pro Wrestling is must-see television.
Yeah,
and Oleg, I don't see him losing at all, man. I really don't. And not beside Newman cheating.
I see him losing, but the question is ultimately who does he really lose to?
Mm-hmm. I see him beating Hillary.
And that's what threw me off because that's why I was like Narita would have House of Torture cheat and get him, and that's what I'm going with. But I think I don't think Narita could maybe go to the finals, but I don't see him winning because a House of Torture victory would really piss a lot of people. And Evil, well, that was the G1, but we've already had Evil in the finals of the Cup and winning already as leader of House of Torture. So I don't know.
But is Ren Rita the leader now?
And everybody's assuming, even though he's the younger guy on the team, he's one of the young crop, just like Shooter Unamo, just like Cal Newman, just like Uramura, just like Oleg. I'm going over all the young guys. Aaron Wolf's brand new, Drilla Mahoney. I'm still looking through the list. You can technically put the KO Bros in there. Or that's all modern new talent.
Yeah.
I mean, the veterans make up the other half.
And like I'm looking at the finals, like everybody has Umino is on there, Shingo is on there, Newman's on there, Oleg, Okan, and ZSJ. So it's kind of split, man. New talent versus old talent.
Yeah.
So I'm digging it, dude.
We've got the newer talent, we've got some middle of the road talent, and we have some guys that are not far away from joining the dad/grandpa squad on now. That are gonna end up being the next retirees in a few years.
Anthony thinks Bolton's gonna win back-to-back tournaments this year. He thinks he's gonna win the G1 Climax.
Cool.
I mean, that's not a bad choice for a G1 Climax.
Anthony is all in for bars.
Yeah. And that's not a bad pick. I don't know who's gonna be in the G1, but I can tell you this: there's gonna be a show in Windy City Riot or in Chicago. I'm calling it the Windy City Riot, but I know it ain't gonna be the Windy City Riot.
Either the finals of the Cup or Soccer or Genesis. We should get the reveal for the best of Super Juniors because that's gonna be the next tournament. We're not gonna get the reveal for the G1 until Dominion. That always happens at Dominion Live. Which Dominion is like equal to SummerSlam, but Dominion will be like after Genesis and all. When that happens, that's when we're going to get the dates and the full card of who's in the G1.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I'm looking at everything and I'm like, wow, just wow.
And this shit starts 3:30, like in a few hours Central Time.
I'm not going to be able to watch it. I'm going to be asleep. Not even going to front.
Well, I might, you know what? If I'm so tired, if I pass out, I might go back and rewatch it when I wake up.
I'll rewatch it tomorrow. I mean,
I might have to do that. But we don't have back to the first night. There's a break between night 1 and night 2, isn't there?
No.
Nope.
No, 3, 4, 3, 5, baby.
Oh shit, it's 2 on. All right, yeah. We're starting with 2 again, so yeah, we're definitely gonna have to watch it tomorrow before the next night.
3, 4, 3, 5, break 3, 7, 3, 8.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a good one, guys. I'm excited to see the young talent and see him shine.
Anthony's asking you, Jordan, is he putting too much pressure on Bars, predicting that he's going to win both the New Japan Cup and the G1 Climax this year?
It's not pressure. I don't know if you watched this last night. Bolton Oleg just got, and yes, it's not the main neverweight title, but he won the strong openweight championship. And usually when you hold a title, you can be strong, but you usually don't win. You don't win the cup when you're holding a title. That's usually a dead giveaway that person's not winning. And I don't know if Oleg's great. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if he's a priority to New Japan when they're trying to move up. Shooter, Uemura, Narita, Or was a little under them, but those 3 they're focusing on hard. Plus, you have Tsuji as the 4th man. That's the homegrown guys they really want to push. Then you've got you have just in the singles I'm talking about. Then you've got the brand new Aaron Wolf. Drilla has just resigned, so you don't want to do him dirty. You've got Oleg in there, which they're building him strong. You jump over to the other side, Cal Newman, who you don't want to make him look weak and knock him out first round. And then that's pretty much it for the very young guys. They're gonna all be built pretty good. The veteran guys, and then the older guys, like we know Chase Owens and Yujiro ain't doing shit. They're utility players. Yujiro's only in this thing because they're probably short a man. And let's not forget, Ishii is not in this tournament. He's injured. He got removed. He's been replaced by Kojima,
Yep.
which makes sense. Around same age,
Tag
veteran.
team partners.
Yeah, and I mean Kojima's the triple. He's the man, the only man that's got the triple crown. That's won all Japan, New Japan, and Noah's big one.
Mm-hmm.
And Jake Lee is one of those guys that's held 2 of them, but not 3. He's never captured the New Japan title.
Came close.
Yeah. I mean, the only guys on this card, this is the least amount in my history, unless we go old, hella old, like over 10 years. We only have 1, 2, 3 men on this. I'm making sure. Only 3 men on this entire card have ever held the World Heavyweight Championship, and only 1. I don't think he ever did. 2.
Who? Yeah, I
on,
know there's
2,
2.
3. I'm still looking. 4 and 5. Only 5 of the men on the card have ever challenged for it, at least once. Only 3 men have ever held it. Only 5 men have ever challenged. I don't remember those numbers and those odds ever being like that in the New Japan Cup before. Normally, it's all former champs, top guy. It's a bunch of people that have held it, and other guys. I mean, it's a different year. It's a different time. It's 2026.
Oscar and Yuto Ice, I don't think they're really going nowhere, but I would love for them to. But they're tag team specialists. They're just in this match. Just like Uemura and Shota Umino, they're tag team. They're on opposite ends of the brackets, just like Oscar and Yuto Ice are on the opposite end. Well, they're not opposite end. They're on the same side. But
yeah, I don't see Shooter losing the Chase, man. Cheeseburger Chase is just coming back, but he's a utility fucking player. And Yujiro's the most bottom guy on this entire list. Yujiro's the bottom of the. He's lower than Yoshihashi. Yujiro's the most, and he's one of the oldest, but he's one of the most non. If you had to remove somebody from the list, Yujiro.
yeah, the 3 guys that we usually focus on is Oscar, Bolton Oleg, and Aaron Wolf. Yeah, and Oscar said he won't go without Yuto Ice, and Yuto Ice ain't going to WWE. I can tell you that shit right now.
I haven't heard anything about WWE looking at Aaron Wolf at all.
Me either. Not that one.
No.
I have heard that there is really, really shitty build up to Mania.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. People look up. It's bad, but no. WWE wanted you to Ice, and they were like, "Nah, not right now. We good." And I'm trying to see if there's anybody else on this card they interested in modern day.
ZSJ.
I don't think they had him go over for that first Cruiserweight Classic, but they stripped his identity. He just wrestled. I mean, he did the same thing like Ibushi. He was like, "Bye, okay, I came do it. Bye. I saw what it's about." I think Bolton. Oh, I think Driller would be the number 1 guy on that list for a singles competitor that WWE would be interested in. And I think in the future, I'm scared. I'm scared of the day they come for Oleg, because when you see a guy built like that can wrestle, I mean, if WWE would be stupid not to want him in 2 years.
You're starting your own pro wrestling business in the near future, Tyler. Holy shit! What's your name in it, bro? Or is that like going to be a secret? I'm interested.
Yeah, Mike's very invested in the locals and indies and these smaller companies. Plus, Mike used to work for TNA, so I mean, he knows, he's been around the business. This dude is hobnobbed and bullshitted, leaning on the sides, from Jeff Jarrett to AJ Styles to a lot of names. Man, Mike knows some people.
I got stories. I just can't say them on here.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's too much for Oleg, and I don't see why you'd put him now. And Tsuji's on a run. I don't see Tsuji dropping that title anytime soon.
Me either.
I just don't see it right now, and he's doing good. His matches are main event quality. He's wrestling like the big match feel. He's over. The people are not booing him. You know, they like him. I mean, eventually we know Shooter's going to be there one day. He's going to have it. It felt like it was being too pushed, kind of like Roman Reigns, and the fans turned on it. Not this Wrestle Kingdom, but last. And they decided to keep the belt on ZSJ, and the fans were cheering ZSJ in Japan and booing Unamo.
Money, Monica, money. That's why.
Money? Do I need to bring out the $1 Million Man?
For real.
Everyone has a price.
If you have, it's going to take here in Mobile, this area, to be relevant. You're going to at least have to have, and I'm not even joking, at least 10 to 15 million. And that's to be relevant, and that's to have production value. That's to hire actual people that know what the fuck they're doing and not use talent to do a lot of shit, which a lot of the indies here do.
And the best way to go about it is to get. Here's the trick: it's not getting financial partners; it's getting reliable financial partners. When you have a few of those, but people that all agree and aren't trying to run the show or confuse things, then you've got something. You have to have backers because you don't have commercials and sponsors yet. Sponsors are nice, but you got to add all that as you go. But you need financial backers. You got to have that. Even Eric Bischoff had to go find that when he was getting ready to buy WCW from Turner. And once they didn't have a TV deal, the company wasn't worth, like in his words, the company wasn't worth $15. Once he realized that TBS wasn't going to let him have a show for 2 hours on a brand new Nitro. And so his financial backers backed out.
I mean, the thing is, you want to have people you trust, and you don't want them to screw you over or backstab you, and that's a lot here in the South.
Yeah, I mean, not just anywhere. We talked. Me and Mike talked about this last week. From the wrestling business to the music business, almost it's hard to find somebody that won't screw you over sooner or later. That's just and the main reason, the main way to get around that, even though you got dirty people you're working with, is you got to make money, and people want results sooner than not later. It's effort. It's not just money, Monica. It's work. It's work.
But it takes a lot of effort.
Yeah, it takes work, it takes effort, it takes money, and you got to earn respect the whole time.
And if someone basically screws you over, tries to screw you over, it's either if you put them in their place in front of God and everybody, you're an asshole. And if you do it to the side, then it's like, oh, you don't trust them and this, that, and the other. Then they go around.
Or you did it behind somebody. It's they get you either way.
Yeah, it is like.
You're right, Mike. There's a lot of backstabbers there. I mean, look what happened to Mike with DCW.
Oh, dude, I told them to go kick rocks, bro. They're like, oh, we told you. Like, bitch, you didn't tell me shit. I told y'all to go fuck off.
And me, I just don't give a shit. I tell people, hey, you know what? I don't like you. And I'm like, fuck you. And I'm like,
dude, I went off on my podcast before I had anybody. You can ask Phil. I went off on them, didn't I, Phil?
He tore them plenty of new assholes.
Plenty of new assholes. Asshole plural. If it was asshole tearing palooza.
Dude, I wish I could still find those old podcasts I did, man. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God, dude. Because I mean, I didn't just go up and then down. I hit everyone across the board, and I didn't give a fuck.
He went sideways. He went horizontal.
And dude, if you're going to be in that business, man, you got to be professional. None of that shit was professional. It was like some, I quote Cornette, it was some mud show outlaw bullshit.
I hate when I see that in my business at shows, local shows. I'm like, all you're doing is fucking it up for the good people and the people that do shit right. You know, coming in because you want to play weekend warrior, but you can't draw. You can 8 people, you can't draw flaws. You know, or it don't matter. We're gonna play for that. I'm like, no, you can't just come in here and charge nothing, and then another band comes in and charges money. No, you know, it's not like you're asking an arm and a leg when it's a fair price.
You know, just like JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling. And I've even said this numerous times to people here in the South. Charge for the front 2 rows. Pack the fucking house with free fucking tickets. Pack the house with free tickets. Oh, I got to make money. Yeah, I understand you got to make money, but if you don't have nobody in the seats, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, dude, no one's going to want to go if your shows look empty.
Bro, if you got fucking YouTube television going on, dude, and you got like a whole side of the fucking arena completely empty, and you got like 4 chairs sitting there, what the fuck?
That's right.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I remember when I did a DCW, I bought a whole front row by myself, almost the whole front row, and I just sat there, bro. And they're like, "Can I sit there?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm good." You know why I did? I did it to prove a fucking point. I don't need that. You need me more than I need you. But then whenever I started that, then it got to the point where, oh man, we don't need you at all. Now hold up. I did a lot of shit for you, and then you're gonna stab me in the back. I understand now. I get it. Oh, you're not a team player. Motherfucker, I gave you all kinds of ideas and you fucking screwed them around and made me sit in the backstage in gorilla position trying to do what the fuck ever. Didn't make any sense. Put me outside, put me right there by the ring, let them break through the fucking table where I'm at. That shit is television. Make it fucking real. You know what they did? None of that. None of that.
I'm so surprised.
It just, dude, that distorted thing, that was not the way it was supposed to be, dude. That distorted gimmick, that whole show was not the way it was supposed to be. Distorted was my personal distorted ideas. It was supposed to be my ideas, bringing on people, getting their personal views, and then twisting it. But what did they do? They want to bring in heels. They want me to be a kayfabe, whatever, dude. It was fucking retarded. It didn't make any sense. And then, yeah, the distorted thing on our channel, and if everybody's interested, go take a look at it. It's me, your boy, with another piece of shit, and Gato. And Gato's good people. The piece of shit that I'm referring to is that fat slob over there that shits his pants and smells like shitty booty. And yeah, I'm not going into that. I digress. But yeah, that's my whole take on the indie scene here locally. But it's gotten better. You got a couple of people that want to do business with other people, and then the other company's like, well, that ain't gonna work for me, brother. And instead of, that's what you need, man. You need people to come together and make cohesive plans and then build your fucking empires together. Because if you're not, you only got 20 people in the crowd. Who the fuck cares? Oh, I got a great gimmick fucking battle royal. Cool. I'm gonna sell out. No, the fuck you're not.
Word, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm being legitimately. Oh, I got the Wildcat owner. I got the Wildcat world champion. Cool. He'll do some good for you, but
That's what I was getting ready to say. Out of the locals down here, play your cards right. Just go with Wildcat because they're the big ones and they do good and they run like a professional business.
yes, I mean if you're going to copycat a business mold, copycat Luke Hawk. By God, the man is a genius. I mean, he had NWA Wildcat for years, and he realized when NWA was falling apart, boom, NWA is going Wildcat Sports. Smart man. Very smart.
I would want to team up with Wildcat.
Dude, I would love
the guy that owns Wildcat also plays Stone Cold and Young Rock.
Yeah, and he also did all the he helped train all the wrestlers in the show Heels too.
He did a good job on that show.
Mm-hmm. Damn good job. That was a great TV show.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did a good job working with Stephen Armel too.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the younger brothers. I saw him in another show. He was in Viking. He played Bjorn.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Maybe if our work schedules align, maybe the next time Wildcat comes to Lario Center, maybe you'll hop across, Mike.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, maybe so. It might. I think it's about time I get myself to a Wildcat show in modern day.
Dude, they're worth it, man. Me and Phil went. We had a blast.
I mean,
we
saw Tessa Blanchard wrestle. She was awesome.
Yeah, we know she's great. The only the problem that happened wasn't in the ring.
Dude, it was crazy because one dude out of the whole bunch was booing her, and dude, she got right in that dude's face and chopped the shit out of her partner, out of her opponent, didn't she, Phil?
Oh yeah.
What did you say, motherfucker? Bow! I was like, oh.
He shut up after that.
Yeah. Say it again for the people in the back. Me and Phil looked at one another because we're standing. We're like, holy fuck, dude.
Oh, we
And
want
then
to touch. Y'all want to touch on a little bit of news or what?
we can do a little bit. We can do a little bit of new news.
A little bit, little bit. I've got I actually have not much AEW in the news. Just number stuff, but WWE. Some stuff we didn't say last night. It's official with AJ. His new contract, his new WWE contract is signed. He's pretty much gonna have like not a backstage role, but like a trainer and coach, and he's probably gonna help people like develop in ring, maybe even personality. Who knows? But yeah, AJ's official. His contract is now official with WWE.
Yeah, he supported them. They supported him. He's gonna support them, which I was really hoping he would go to AEW or New Japan, but
Yeah, we can see some matches, but yeah, I can see it. They probably asked him, please don't go work for nobody.
I get it. But and people are complaining about you not getting views on your shows or your podcast or anything. They can't say that about me. We're getting what 20 something views a show, which is pretty good in my opinion.
you
I'm not,
still you still on that shit? I thought we moved on.
I also got some funny news, by the
sorry.
way. Apparently, Angel De Oro defeated John TV, formerly known as John Morrison, in a hair versus hair match.
Yeah, John Morrison got his hair shaved.
It's
Yeah, I heard
weird
that.
seeing him bald.
Yeah,
Yep, I saw the pictures of that.
He
he's
went
gonna.
from Johnny Drip Drip to Johnny Clip Clip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have,
It's,
you're gonna have
it's,
him part of Ricochet's entourage. All
and
bald.
even Ricochet made a joke about, why are you stealing my gimmick, motherfucker? Oh, God. Even Ricochet made me laugh with that one.
Yeah, Ricochet's like, man, I did this and I wanted to be different. Here you are stealing my shit.
He actually is quite funny on Twitter, though.
Man, Ricochet, he draws up heat, man. I
I
love it.
like that, though. He's a heel. That's the thing about it.
Yeah,
I like
and
this
then
version of
and then
it.
the other news that people are talking about is Jay Cargill is talking shit on Twitter to other wrestlers, and WWE is very aware of it. And
They're not
it's
happy about it.
no, man, they're trying to drum up heat for fucking WrestleMania, trying to make it
well,
more real.
well, I got a different story because I got some news on that earlier, and I'm not saying you're wrong. Maybe I need to go look into it more. Wait a day. But from what I'm hearing, is she has backstage heat, and it's not over Twitter; it's over her attitude.
Yeah, of her attitude towards
Yeah,
wrestlers,
yeah,
like
and I'm wondering the main thing is how will that affect her? You know, she's a champ right now. Could they make her drop the title? Could they? You know, what's going to happen to her? You know, I mean, we know she's not great in the ring. She's all looks. I mean, if this is real, how will that affect her? You know, if it's not like Mike said, if it is storyline and she's got nothing to worry about, if they're trying to drum shit up, but if this is real backstage and she's rubbing people the wrong. I mean, she was in that AEW locker room carrying on at podcasters and ragging people and trying to pretend she could say this and that. So it's not far fetched for me to believe.
well, the thing was in AEW, they wanted her to do that because it was drumming up stories and it was bringing more story to light because she was undefeated, man, for a long time in
Yeah, but
AEW.
that wasn't a story going after podcasts, and they weren't people that agreed. They were mad and fighting back. I mean, this is not. She had a big old with a big old thing with JD. That's where his whole mother's basement thing came from, where he made the shit with the wine cellar and all. He's like, "I'll show you, bitch." He's like, "Yeah, you're a shitty fucking wrestler." And but anyway, I guess in the next 20, probably in a few hours, we'll be watching the show. The British people will break some news on if it's real or fake because they'll be ahead of us. It'll be
Yeah.
daytime over there, so we'll wait and see what happens with that.
And then the other news is Royce Keys done with WWE?
Well,
Or
we touched on that.
WWE done with Royce Keys.
Yeah, I think Phil might be right. We talked about this last night, but yeah, I mean, we've never seen him back. I think that I mean, we mentioned this. I mentioned this already, but I think WWE's realizing the people they might be taking people from AEW, but these aren't great indie wrestlers. I mean, that's almost three strikes right here. They got whatever they named. They're Blake Monroe, who's great in the ring, but can't act like they want. can't play the baby face. You got Jade Cargill, who looks great, but can't wrestle her way out of a $2 paper bag. And then you got Royce Keys, whether he lied about the age or whatnot. I mean, it doesn't sound like he can go in the WWE ring and do the and keep up.
He has a great physique. That's all.
Oh, so did Ultimate Warrior.
And look how that turned out.
Yeah. Or
In the fucking toilet.
or Lex Luger on the Lex Express. They thought he was gonna be the next Hogan. Nah, put that thing on
They
Brett instead.
overhype. That's the problem with WWE. They like to overhype things, you know.
I don't find they overhyped any of these people. I think they hired these people and they're like, oh shit, look what we got. This is not when we receive Cody back. This is some people we never train and they don't know what they're doing. Sure, the Blake Monroe is great, but she's not a natural baby face. That's not her.
And
She's a,
everybody's saying, "Oh, Ethan Page came from AEW." Dude, Ethan Page was a trained indie wrestler from TNA. He
yeah,
came
he
from all
was.
the indies. I mean, Ethan Page is a solid wrestler, hands down. He is not AEW homegrown talent.
No, he's
Neither,
not.
neither is Ricky Saints.
Neither is MJF.
Neither is MJF.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but those other two guys I named that are all in WWE. Oh, and there's another one, Todd Dillinger, aka what is his name in AEW? What would he go by?
Well, he went back.
Yeah, and they ain't done shit with him either.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he's got some kind of role or back something because he went.
Sean Spears, but he
He's
kept
friends
his
with
name.
Cody.
But he kept his name from AEW to back to WWE. Sean Spears.
Yeah, but I don't think they put him in the ring for a little while. I think he's got it. He had a lot of age on him when they broke it. When Triple H used him in NXT, he looked the part. He was good. He was over, but he had age on him already. So
Perfect team.
Especially Bobby Fish.
He can't stay healthy, man. That's his problem. But he has a bad mouth. Yeah, he has a bad mouth, and he can't stay healthy.
Oh yeah, where's the lie?
How about the well, this is one leading into another, but good news that they said WWE is very aware that the people want Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi at Mania. Now that doesn't mean you're gonna get it,
No.
but that's a good idea. Wherever it happens, it happens. I don't know if it's gonna happen right now, but one day. But if Gunther doesn't retire him first, but the man who was rumored to be in talks about fighting Lesnar, yeah, that bum. We all or anyone that watched Elimination Chamber,
The gas chamber.
he had a bad botch, and it's sounding like this is the end of that. He's gonna stay where he's at, and he's not going any higher. Like I knew he was never gonna be world champion already, but
It's not gonna touch.
I think this is gonna pull him out of that Brock match guaranteed. I don't think that's going to happen at all now. So the question is, do we finally get the Gunner match that was supposed to happen when Brock got taken out of WWE because of the Vince scandal? Or do they wait and do it at SummerSlam and retire Brock? Because Gunther, they have trademarked that phrase for Gunther. Career kit. Yeah. They have. And that's two people he's put out. That's Cena and AJ. I mean, do they do that and not let Brock touch Obafemi, and you have Obafemi to be the next guy after Gunther as the next killer? You know, you have the past with Lesnar, you got the current with Gunther, and Oba's kind of the future. I mean, do we get a match with Brock and Obafemi, and Brock beats Obafemi at Mania, but later on, but then Brock gets retired by Gunther. We revisit this in a couple of years. Obafemi takes out Gunther. Do we, could there be something there? Are they smart enough to think of this, Mike? Do we give them that much credit?
No.
Yeah, well, there's the answer.
No.
Right?
No.
There is a chance we could see Obafemi and to me that would be the one Mania match I'd give a shit about because the rest of the card is poop.
Dude. The people that buy the Mania show this year, they're. I'm not going to say anything bad about the fans who bought the tickets, but I will say this: do your research and your homework before you buy a ticket. We didn't do research on TNA, and No, Seth Rollins is going to face Logan Paul. That's a done deal.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's done because of the gas chamber the gas chamber shit.
If
Because
if Seth could stay healthy, that could be a show stealer.
but Seth versus Logan Paul, no, that's a terrible match. We've already seen it.
Well, I'm just saying. I didn't say we didn't see it. Talking about in the ring, that could actually be the one that doesn't stink up the joint.
It's still a terrible dude. I'm telling you, there is not one match on this card. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to see it because they're going to have Cody win the title back at SmackDown this week. They're going to have Cody versus Randy Orton at Mania, which everybody's like, yay! I'm like, I can give two fucks.
I would watch. I would actually watch that because of the history there. I would watch that and I'd be entertained. Because Cody has never went over Orton.
True, but
and Cody was brought in as Orton was the first ever third generational talent, or they were part of Orton's stable. Cody was under Randy. Now Cody's big time. I mean, that's story that people have been waiting for a couple of years. They're like, when are we going to get Cody and Randy? That's some story there. That might actually help. If you had that match and you had Brock versus an Obafemi or a Gunther, that might save the show.
two matches can't save a fucking 2-day show.
Zero shows aren't going to help. Zero good matches ain't going to help a fucking show neither. And Tyler, Braun, you're not getting Braun. That's not happening.
Yeah, Braun's out.
Yeah,
Braun,
they thought when Seth was cleared, they were going. Oh, the match is back on. Braun got out for the groin surgery. If they got him back, there wouldn't be enough time to build a story. It'd be like days or the week before Mania. So they're just gonna move shit. So right now I hate to say this because I know this happened already. I don't want to see it. Punk and Reigns is penciled in right now. Now if Cody wins that title Friday, but I don't know if we're gonna see that. And then what was Drew, the placeholder? Drew gets fucked again. I wanted to see Drew and Reigns, and I would have been fine with that.
Well, we got Drew versus Randy right now.
Yeah, I mean,
the way
it's like Drew always gets fucked, man.
The whole story with Seth Rollins, it was supposed to be Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Then Brian went out. Then it was supposed to be Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed goes down. Now they're like, well, fuck. Who are we going to have him take on? Oh, Logan Paul?
And you know it would have been that or Yeet Man. I'll take Logan Paul over Yeet Man.
Well, you have the Usos versus somebody. You know, you have the Usos as a tag team versus another tag team, which I could give two shits.
Well, AEW is not doing any better on the other side. We're getting match 650 between FTR and the Bucks.
But at least they can go in the ring.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I watched it 3 times in the first year of AEW. You know, I mean, this is getting kind of ridiculous.
See, shaking my head at other garbage PPV. My sorry, I love WWE. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just another garbage PPV.
No tag team division, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, look at the tag team division in WWE. Where's it at?
That's always been a joke, and that's on Vince McMahon for creating that narrative because he didn't want to pay 4 people instead of 2. That was his philosophy. That's why tag team wrestling has always sucked in WWE, or it's 2 big stars paired together, can they coexist, which I think is bullshit.
In the 80s, you had great tag teams, dude.
You did, but they were mainly from the South or already established. WWE did not have all of the greatest tag teams.
No, you had the Bushwhackers, which are also called the Sheep Herders. You had
That's comedy.
Well, yeah, and you had
Before
Demolition.
they were a comedy act, they were actually a hardcore crazy act.
Yeah, and then you had Demolition, which was supposed to be the competition for the Road Warriors. Which
by the way, congratulations to them. Finally, they are in the Hall of Fame going in this year. Demolition, water under the bridge. Finally, the lawsuits against the company. Vince ain't there. Demolition is finally getting put in.
Hallelujah.
And remember, what's theirs is theirs. What's yours is theirs too.
Wait, what?
Barry Darso was one of the. He's trying to quote my shit.
Yeah, but he fucked it up. And then you got another tag team that was really good back in the day was the Rougeau brothers, the Hart Foundation. I mean, I can go to the Killer Bees.
Oh,
Um,
come on. Dude, you named two good ones out of all of that, and you didn't even name the Brainbusters, which
I'm
came
not done. I'm not done. The Brainbusters are there. The Rockers.
the Rock. Yeah, they were kind of all right for a little minute.
Yeah. Then you had you had
And
Boss Man and you
I
had
mean,
Boss Man and
you could
King.
go modern day and hit the big three, but even though the Dudleys didn't come from there, the Hardys and Edge and Christian did. See,
Yeah,
you
Hardy.
want to grin, you want to look down on that, but if there was a fan vote, guarantee you both those teams would be above everybody you name.
Well, yeah, that's in the '90s. I mean, I'm talking about '80s, bro.
You had more, you had people like wrestling. There was action. It wasn't Rest Hold and Davy Boy Smith Chinlock.
There goes another one right there. The British Bulldogs.
Everybody you naming is like C grade, bro. Short of two teams, short of the Hart Foundation and fucking. I mean, and Demolition was a Road Warrior ripoff. They got the Road Warriors for a little while, Legion of Doom, but they didn't create them. The Brainbusters came from WCW and they didn't last. I mean, almost everybody else you named it, like the Bushwhackers were comedy and already old when they were in WWE. No, they never had, they had the Nasty Boys for a minute and they weren't all that. They got over more in WCW.
Mm-hmm.
And
And another one I liked, man, back in the day. Most people didn't care for them, and I loved them. You had the Beverly Brothers.
But you see, they not. Oh, I respect both those fucking dudes are great workers in their time, but the Rockers could not touch the Rock and Roll Express and the Midnight Express, dude.
I'm talking WWE, brother.
I'm talking 1980s tag team pure wrestling in the South was on fire. My favorite division of the era was tag team wrestling. WWE didn't have it.
Midnight Rock and Roll. Then you had
The
the
British Bulldogs were not that great.
I liked them.
They were not that great.
You had the Killer Bees. They wasn't great
The
either.
Killer Bees can. That's like you might as well bring out the Ding Dongs for me.
Oh man.
That's where I put the Killer Bees. Damn near. I mean that's not a draw. I'm not paying to see the Killer Bees. I'm going to see one of Cornette's teams or the Rock and Roll or something like that, or I keep wanting to call them fucking Legion of Doom, fucking Road Warriors, or even Demolition, who was a ripoff of them, had the shtick, even though there was them copying them. I mean. The Hardys, the Edge and Christian, the Dudleys didn't come from WWE, but they got known bigger there. I mean, you know, that's the real tag teams versus. I mean,
or the ass pounding agency.
Yeah, the Aspen Agency. Yeah, the guns. I mean,
APA was pretty cool for their gimmick and how they did it and they beat people up. APA was pretty cool.
The Guns is the ass boys. The APA is the ass pounding agency.
Yeah.
Well, you had old Bart Gunn with a young ass man Billy as the as two cowboys in the early days. Yeah, the Young Guns. What would they call Mike?
Smoking Guns.
The Smoking Gun. It was so cheesy. I was like, the Young Guns movie was like damn near 10 years ago. Y'all give it up.
I didn't like that. I didn't like their tag team.
They had Bradshaw come out like cowboy as the new Blackjack.
Two Blackjacks with Barry Windham.
Yeah, and it was like, bro, why? What's going? The new Rockers, the new Midnight. None of that shit works. Quit trying to rebrand with some loser to replace one good guy, and y'all don't have nothing for the other guy to do because the other guy in the team that left's the bigger net. No, just let it go. Start a new team.
Bart Gunn as the Midnight Express.
Oh, you want to know a bad one, and it's on neither one of them dudes, but Brodus Clay and fucking Lord Tenzon. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Talk about what a waste of Matt Bloom is not a bad guy. Matt Bloom was not
a great wrestler. I like that tag team he had with Carl Anderson when they were both in
his tag team with Tess didn't really suck. It wasn't
TNA.
Not an A-list team, but they didn't blow ass. You know, they were there as a good mid-grade team to put somebody over. Yeah,
and they had the manager Terry Runnels. Terry Runnels was their manager.
No, Trish Stratus was their manager before she got in the ring.
That's right, Trish was their manager.
Which I mean, you know, it got her on TV. she had becoming a bigger star than Boat, but she wasn't a wrestler at the time.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when, like, what was it?
A fun one. Goldust and Booker T.
Or
That was a
Blue
fun
Dust.
team.
How about Blue Meanie and Gold Dust? Blue Dust.
Blue Dust.
That was actually funny.
Booker T and Goldust was pretty fucking stupid funny.
Mm-hmm.
They had some. I was watching highlights of that the other day, and there's a couple times Booker had to turn his face from the camera because I think what Goldust told you, boy, we got all the sausage and midgets in the car you could want, and he's all serious.
What they liked about it is that, like, Booker T and Dustin, they've known each other for years, so they have some good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
They go back to their days in WCW, so
Dustin, yeah, but Dustin was gone almost right when Harlem Heat showed up, dude.
Yeah.
In WCW, because Dustin got put out with what you call, wasn't it Barry Darcy on the back of the truck? Did they both play? Who was the Blacktop Bully? No? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah. Wasn't Barry Darcy the Blacktop Bully? In Colonel Robert, they were in the tractor trailer going down the road and they bled on camera and they had to let them both go. That's how Dustin ended up going to WWF. And what you call went over there too. I believe that's when he went to become Reaper. I could be wrong. Or either Reaper Man was before or after, but yeah, they both got fired because they juiced on camera.
Well, I can tell you this: Repo Man was over as shit in the '80s, early '90s.
Repo Man wasn't. It was in the '90s because Demolition went till '90 or '91, didn't it?
Yeah, but they kicked out Smash and it was just Axe and Crush.
Right.
And then Repo Man had his own Coliseum home video.
Oh, that was he gets damn near 20 minutes on that video, longer than ever. Undertaker got 2 matches, but Repo Man gets a whole 20 minutes of ripping people off and stealing shit. That was one. I shared that to everybody. I was like, look at my boy go. Look at him, the main event.
Dude, he never wrestled the main event. He never held a title, did he? He stole the Intercontinental title.
Right, he made your boy videotape him after he stole his RV to go steal shit.
Yeah.
He made him that was terrific. Yeah. Tell your dad, I took your bike. Took that kid's bike.
Yeah. Tell your dad, take your bike.
Tell your dad, I always pay the Repo Man. I love Repo Man.
He was great. And then you had the Mountie.
Dude, you know did a dream comedy match? Repo Man versus Danhausen.
Danhausen would be running the whole match, afraid that he would repo all them teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'd be after Danhausen would be afraid he's after them teeth.
And then they go out there and cursing.
Repo Man would have been like, I noticed some silver in one of those teeth.
Cursing.
Yep.
You're a curse.
Or here's a good one. They should have brought him back they should have brought Repo Man back for a tribute show and had him try to possess little Jimmy from R-Truth. And then R-Truth, but they tell R-Truth that, and R-Truth's running scared the whole time backstage. Bro, this dude called Repo Man. He's trying to repossess little Jimmy. Or you could have him say, he's trying to possess little Jimmy.
Yeah.
That'd have been pretty funny.
Yeah. Can't have nobody out here doing no exorcisms.
Remember when he was like, I'm scared of acrophobia, spiders, when he was trying to say he was scared of heights?
Yeah. You got arachnophobia. You mean you're scared of spiders? No, man, heights. You know what I mean.
I'm gonna go 1-on-1 with you in the Royal Rumble. Paul Heyman. Oh, bro, when Brock turned around and said the whole thing was they used him to try to break the wrestlers, and they did that on purpose. Paul just turns around like, what the fuck? Brock's already laughing. He's just like, I ain't holding this shit in.
I'm gonna go 1-on-1 with you, Paul Heyman. I was like, oh my god, man.
Paul just turned around like, what the fuck? Brock was already busting up
laughing his fucking ass off.
He broke Brock Lesnar several times.
Vince would send him to break Brock, and then he did it to Undertaker once or twice with R-Truth too.
Yeah, and Undertaker he looked down.
Yeah, Undertaker had to turn his head a couple times.
You
Oh,
motherfucker.
one time he couldn't hide it was when Vince tried to do the spinneroonie, and they almost got Taker to do it, but when Vince did it, he turned his fucking head.
Exactly. They got him on camera with that.
Oh yeah, that all came up the other night. I was watching that shit. That was funny.
But gentlemen, it's been an hour and a half. We really don't have nothing else to talk about. Anybody want to show anything before we get the fuck out of here?
I don't have really anything to show.
Okay, Jordan.
Yeah, we do. We got another six for y'all tonight. Variety night. Last night y'all saw some pretty cool shit, if I say so myself.
Nope.
I think Mike was dreaming about that Smashing Pumpkins in his sleep that I showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll do a little bit of everything here. We'll start with some classic rock I was able to peel off of your boy for $15. It's an OG Blue Oyster Cult album.
Nice. Vertigo.
It's not actually, it's just a single spiral, but not familiar with this album at all, but it's old, but I don't really think they have any hits on this one. I just bought it because I'm grabbing all the old Blue. They have a good bit of albums, but I'm just grabbing all the old Blue Oyster Cult because I can. Because Louis Mine is mine, shows mine too. And then we got, let's see here. This might be something you might actually be interested in, Mike. I know you like some old timey shit sometimes, some old time, bro. Right here, bro, we got him doing some classic old shit, right? Let's see for stereo, playable on stereo or mono. The original monographic recordings have been lyrically enhanced for today's stereo, but that's some old school lead belly, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured you might dig that, Mike. But
Yeah.
he had this thing for $25. I think it doesn't say I talked him down, but I got a feeling I did. But you can even tell the old backing of it with the old writing,
Yeah.
Cool little piece of history to have. So I was like, give me that. This is like 3 weeks ago shit, I'm sure, and I'm that far behind. Then we got this is sealed. I paid like the $38.99 for it, but hear me out on this. All right. This is Neil Young, but this is Neil Young and Crazy Horse in the 90s. This is their I don't call it grunge, but this is their 90s alternative Seattle album in a way.
Ragged Glory. Tell the people.
Yeah, which if you talk to anybody in the grunge scene, Neil Young is the father of grunge when you let him plug in and do his thing. But this is about as close as you can get to 90s alternative and that Pearl Jam sound and Temple of the but like rocking. It's not a bad listen. It's a double LP. It's worth checking out if you're an early 90s fan. I would say check this album out and don't think of the old days. This is pretty progressive and pretty good.
Siamese Dream album arrives Monday. All right, Monica, there you go.
What happened?
Her Siamese Dream album arrives Monday.
All right, cool. Yeah, you're getting that for a good deal. Yeah, another one to add to the collection right here. We got another Rush album, but we got Counterparts from 1993.
That's a great album.
It's an underrated album. It's one of the ones. This is sealed. It's a 2025 reprint. I'm not looking for vintage for this, but it was 30. I think I might have paid 30 or 25, but yeah, this is sealed and all. Oh, this has the side four. This has an etching on side four, so probably gonna have the screw and all that etched into the back of side four.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's one I like. I added to the pile because I have all the vintage stuff except the first album. Now I'm getting the later albums that I like. I will not be buying Hold Your Fire. Fuck that album. And this was pretty cool. I put off buying this. This is sealed, so I paid full price. Paid $40 for this, but you can watch the whole show on YouTube. But I was like, I want the vinyl as well. And it's just, I'm gonna take my name off that too. There's no price on that. But this is Pink Floyd, the original live in Pompeii when they played to no one in Pompeii in Greece, in Italy. Yeah, that's when they set all the equipment up. The video and the whole it's like a mini movie. That's great. But this is the music itself on double vinyl. And I was like, you know what? I need that. I need that in my life. Because I almost have all the Floyd. I'm about done with Floyd. I have just about all their albums that I need.
Nice.
Short of that liquid filled Wish You Were Here.
Yeah, that thing's fucking expensive.
Yeah, I wish I'd have got it when it was affordable before it. And this is from my youth. This first aired in 1989 on Austin City Limits. And
Country.
what?
Country.
Nope,
Really?
nope, nope. They had more than country, but this was an epic performance, and I remembered it. This is the whole thing uncut on vinyl. It's Mr. Eric Johnson.
Nice.
Yeah, which he put on one of the best shows, kind of like Stevie Ray Vaughan did. He tore it up on Cliffs of Dover. Everybody remembers the damn band looking suit he wore, but this is a great performance. This is awesome. I'm really looking forward to getting into this more than that Power. This I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, this is sealed and all of that. But yeah, this man goes back. He's a guitar god. This guy, one of the best. And that's it for tonight. I'm done.
All right, cool. We'll be live Thursday night, gentlemen. If you want to tune in, and we'll talk about TNA's debacle of whatever the fuck. Hopefully, they'll be a little bit better because they're going to be in.
I won't be here tomorrow night because I'll be at work.
Well, it's Thursday night, Phil. Thursday.
Yeah, you a deal with.
Yeah. Yeah. We go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday right now, and then we're going to try to do something a little different.
Monica's sending messages. We're not off online yet.
Yeah, she's playing, but
Troll. We love her though.
we love her. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Rants,
You're doing that wrong, brother.
yeah, and we are not just food to eat, man. We're also
Food for the years, baby.
yeah.
Yep, that's right. And it don't matter if it's lead belly, or if it's Eric Johnson. What's mine is mine. Just